Recording in progress.
Well, hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. I don't know what time you're watching, but hopefully, anyway. So, listen, I'm wrapping my night up and I decided to do a quick video just to send a friendly reminder out to you guys. So, of course, check out the blog spot as mentioned before. And I should have posted this earlier, but we're actually speaking about the winter solstice event. I'm actually calling it the Omi-Cron event. As you know, there's a new variant out. I won't go too much into that on here for many reasons. Like I say, check out the blog spot to spiritmystic.blogspot.com. And either way, this year, like I said, I don't think we did a winter solstice last year, but this year, I want to focus on raising the frequencies in high magic, or should I say protection in the high magic order. Okay. Going in just a little bit of a background, there's lots of frequencies being sent out, as mentioned before. Okay. Since 2018. And of course, a lot of stuff has been changing collectively and personally for everyone. But I find it so ironic and quite amazing that they would call this variant Omicron. Okay, we know there's some Greek stuff in there, the Greek alphabet. But we also have a little bit of some, um, you know, Yiddish, Jewish, as well as spiritual stuff up in the word. Um, Hold on, give me one moment. I want to make sure I pull up my T. Okay. So either way, either way, Omi could mean many things, but we're going to keep it in the context of the religious stuff because another religion, spirituality, awakening, the higher self, coming into a higher position. I know a lot of you have been seeing a lot of double numbers, including myself. And of course, these double numbers are spirits or angels speaking to us. Either way, let me pull up my little T here. So going into breaking down Omi-Cron, okay, we know that Omi could be many things. It could be an abbreviation for something when it comes to the powers that may be, okay? It could mean an abbreviation for something, okay? It could be speaking about technology. I do feel like we are in, a space where technology is advancing. But going into, as I mentioned before, we know that a lot of things in the spiritual world, and when it comes to spiritual things, it comes from Greek and or Latin. Okay. A little bit of Jewish, Flemish, all the good stuff depends on what it is. Either way. Omi could also mean grandmother, okay, when it comes to the Flemish, okay? Omi also deals with the obsoletes of Mary Immaculate, which is a religious order. So we're dealing with grandmother ancient energy right here. They started speaking about ancient energy. They have been invoking and evoking energies since since the dawn of day, but for sure 2018. Okay. And then going into Cron, as you know, Cron, okay, aka Cronus, okay, in Greek mythology, was the leader and youngest of the first generation of Titans, the divine descendants of the primordial Gaia, which is Mother Earth, and Uranus, Father Sky. He overthrew his father and ruled during the mythological Golden Age until he was overthrown by his own son Zeus and imprisoned in Tartarus. Now, we talked about this before. The golden year starts after 2023, as I mentioned before. And this is all spiritual, okay? Spiritual insight. So this is speaking about a past situation, but it's also relating to a future event. Okay. According to Plato, however, the deities Phorcys, Cronus, and Rhea were the eldest children of Oceanus and Tethys. Cronus was usually depicted with a harp, a scythe, and a sickle, which was the instrument he used to castrate and dispose Uranus, its father, in Athens on the 12th day of the Attic month of Hecatobalon. Now, of course, we won't get into the energies of Hecate and all that good stuff. Okay, of course, it's not connected, but there's definitely some tea there. Okay, so Kronos is connected to the planet Saturn. Saturn deals with judgment. Saturn deals with um, discipline. Saturn deals with strengthening and definitely major changes. So going into that, even if you look up other words of what crone is, it also says that crone deals with time. Okay, it is a clock daemon. Okay, in technology, it deals with time. So times are changing, times are being split up. We're moving into a space of balance. And it's very important at this time to protect yourself and raise your frequencies. In this event, some winter solstice Omi-Cron. I'm going to be coming to you or with you guys, coming to you guys with a new approach, something that I've always done privately. That of course I've grown from that, so I want to bring it public. And of course I won't mention it yet. We're going to be doing lives up until then, and I'll go over what exactly I'm speaking of. But there, of course, there's different options when it comes to the event that we will be doing, depending on your budget and I would say your needs. Okay. The first price is $120. This would include the information listed, in the blog spot and support from the 19th to the 21st. Okay. For $221, that's what include the information that's on the blog spot and it extended support after the event. I will also be sending you, with your permission, a 2022 forecast on your finances, love life, and spiritual health. I will also share with you other important information that comes up for you. You don't want to miss this, okay? Although the winter solstice is December 21st, I would love to get started on this Sunday, December the 19th. So on the 21st, those of you who are wanting to, that paid for it, that wants to do a group that's free, we'll do a little group thing, answering any questions, me walking you through whatever it is you're dealing with. And of course, this is a one-on-one event. We could make it a group thing, a collective thing, that just depends on all the participants, okay? For those of you who sign up for this class before December the 12th, I will be giving you a bonus class. This class I put together will help you with your spiritual practices from an energetic perspective, regardless of what they are. So we're going to get into a lot of Reiki stuff, channeling energy, clearing out energy, breaking away entities, connections, demonic ties, spiritual ties. We talked about this before, going into, recently, going into casework, going into a little bit of classes, I believe, where we talked about it, but now we actually doing the work. And of course, with your permission, I will get into your vibrations and I will help clear away entities and energies that do not belong there. As mentioned, we will talk about that a little more throughout the lives. Definitely, you don't want to miss this event. As I mentioned before, you don't want to miss this event. There's a lot going on between December the 21st and January the 10th. Okay. And I will keep it there. Blogspot is twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. Email is 28spirit8mystic8@gmail.com. As mentioned, excuse me, I'm drinking my Jamaica. As mentioned, this is a one-on-one session. That's what I want to start at the 19th. But this could be a group thing depending on, all the attendees. I know a lot of people are very private. Of course, when it comes to dealing with energy, you want to kind of keep everything personal. You don't want to be, open. You don't want to open yourself to any and everyone. And of course, going into a lot of you don't know these, the other mystics and stuff. So anyway, you get what I'm saying. So yes, either way, I'm gonna be taking my butt to bed. I have a very, very, very long day today or Monday. Anywho, love and light, and definitely, like I said, we'll be talking about this very, very soon. Check out the blog spot. Okay. Bye for now.